Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked.
And we are... Baby wants money.
Make it dirty. And
Is that a poop?
Oh, you dropped something. We are continuing our Oathsworn series. We are now in Chapter 5, Homecoming. I didn't even realize these had these had titles to them.
Wow, loser.
Yeah, so we...
yeah, we're in a new town now.
Last one we just... Yeah, we are in Ugram?
Sure.
Dirum? What is that? I think that's an argument. Shut up.
Urgum.
Yeah, see, I think that's a... Anyway, we'll figure it out. Here we are.
At you, and the hunger and cold gnaw at you, and the remaining survivors from Bastone.
Like 4.
Constant rain has not helped, and the column slogs along behind you in thick trails of mud. The retreat from Bastone has not been easy. A week of keeping these people alive with one hand on the wire road has been exhausting.
I imagine as we were walking through, like, we're walking, it's like, hey, Keith, you got your hand on the wire, right? No, I thought you did. Devin, please tell me you're touching the wire. No. Well, we are fucked.
They're all dead.
All right, well, as long as if we stay together, and how many survivors do we have with us? Like 20?
We had...
Is that close to 4?
Fuck ton. And they all just
left with
died in swabs.
Yeah, there's one after the other.
Yep.
It's like, okay, well, let's just say we might have dropped the ball. Like,
hey man, you know,
we didn't say we were the Oathsworn's best. Okay, we're just who they had.
I mean, I feel like there's a certain level of expectation that has to exist with going into the place known for everyone dying.
Yes, yeah, we just absolve ourselves of all guilt. Like, you guys should have known. Okay,
You knew
like, why have a road? Why have a wire specifically to keep people alive if it was safe?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Gray? Is that Liam Neeson movie?
With the wolves.
With the wolves. That's just what I think. They'd ever just get picked off one after another.
Yeah, I watched that movie when it came out, and I remember it not being too bad. That ending, though, I just hate. I hate where he just fucking crushes the alcohol bottles and he's gonna box the wolf. I'm like, what is this? And he dies anyway. No, one of the most fucked up death scenes, I think, is when he's trying to save that guy who's trapped underwater and he can't. He's like right there, but he can't. It's like, oh my god, that is horrendous. Anyway.
Rations are now reduced to stale crumbs. Bandages are all used and morale is frayed.
Yeah, those quick.
Yesterday, several refugees gave in to the horror and simply ran into the woods to embrace the inevitable. It was swift,
That's fair.
which is what they wanted. In the back of your mind, all you noticed was less mouths to feed. As you force yourself and those in your charge forward into the woods, you see a shift in the colors ahead. Not green after green. Something stark. Walls.
Alright, yeah, so we put B out, and Chapter 5 time track, which is where we're at, and we are on location 3, which is the King's Gate.
Let's rock and roll.
The trees thin, not by nature, but by hatchet and axe. The Deepwood is fought here in a battle for sanity. Pulling from the tree line, you see the mighty walls of Verum. You glance back behind you into the woods. The line you lead is long and weak. The trees are swaying in a disconcerting manner, as if trying to keep you in. You urge the broken people forward. They cheer as they see the walls. Cries of thanks and sobbing break out at the sight of them. Some 60 feet high and bristling with spikes at the base, the walls stand vigil against all that would threaten the city. Framed in the light of the rising sun, you can make out patrols of heavily armed guards walking the parapets and watchmen on the walls. Massive gates rise high in their midst, and the great iron bull of Verum glares at you from atop the gate's towers. As you approach, still 30 paces away, a horn sounds through the air, causing all to look up and halt. Atop the walls above the gate, a dozen guards part and make way for a man with a gleaming helmet, topped with a feathered blue plume. He strides forward and extends a warning arm to your company. Bastogne has fallen. We are all that is left. Open the gates, you call. What in the name of the One is this? He shouts, ignoring the fact that you have spoken at all, gesturing to the refugees behind you. You expect to be allowed anywhere near the walls of Verum? These gates do not open for mobs that emerge from the Deepwood.
All right, we can choose one. We can show him the Oathsworn marks on our arm, tell him you have civilians and children with you, sick and wounded, or tell him you have something to trade for entrance.
Say, show him the Oathsworn marks.
Yeah, that was my first thought. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds like the best bet. I mean, trade
I
for
don't want
entry.
to trade shit. I like my shit.
I'm fucking ranked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, we execute Oathsworn here. Dang it.
I'm diamond rank 5.
Okay, we're gonna leave.
Yeah, all right, we'll just walk away.
You roll up your sleeves and step forward.
Perform a threatening check. Oh, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Difficulty 6.
Okay, so that means we need
It's
a
only
total
white.
value of 6
Yep.
and however many dice I want to roll.
Yep,
But they're all whites.
or cards.
Or
But yes, they're all whites.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
2 blanks is a failure.
yeah. I should probably. Where's my priest stuff? Did I put my priest shit away? Yeah, because it's the ranger who doesn't have one. I don't know where my thing is, but it's okay. Yeah. I guess who's doing it?
Oh,
Because only one of us has
I think
to
it's
do it.
only one, because it didn't tell us. Oh, no, that's the ranger. Yeah, because I think the skill check is basic check 14. We're in the story, right? Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes, unless stated, only one check is made for the whole free company. Yeah, that's what I thought, because otherwise they'll say each Oathsworn.
All right, send the bear.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Walk forward. What was your... Otis.
Yeah, Otis.
It sounded like a Rudolph. Or you can make a...
Otis, the Ursus war bear.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do. Give me 3 cards and 2 dice. Let's just have fun with it, you know. I think that one. Are we ready? We need to beat 6.
You need at least a 6.
Okay.
So... Yep. Is it going well?
Probably scary.
Alright.
Okay.
That's still a win. Is it
Alright.
another blank? Alright.
Okay, auto fail.
Sweet. Is it a third blank? What am I looking for? There we go.
Okay,
You got a crit.
Too bad I already failed.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. On your sheet, you would start with certain tokens.
I start with.
yeah.
That actually works. I get a +2 animus and a redraw.
Okay. Hit me an empowered and a redraw.
Take that. And a redraw. You want an empower and a redraw?
Yeah.
Redraw, empower. Here you go.
Okay.
What do you get?
That's a good fucking question. I can't find my bag. That's what I'm looking for. Found it. Found my bag.
Bang.
I thought you guys took it as an April Fool's
It's an
prank.
April Fool's prank. Hand me another card. I'll spend my redraw.
Hey, go.
Thanks.
Yeah, I get a redraw and an end.
Oh, sick. It's another crit.
Awesome. So
Wanna
we're at 6.
Do you want to crit with another?
Well, it doesn't. So now blanks don't hurt us.
Right.
So yeah, just hand me another die and
See
another.
how bad you kill it. Another die and another card.
Yeah. So we're at 2, 4, 6.
Huh?
Nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Way to waste it.
You did it. We passed.
All right.
Here you go.
Okay. There we go. So you spent it.
Yep. Throw these in the Discord.
The captain.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token.
Hell yeah!
I'll just take that back.
That
All right.
gets stuck.
There you go.
Sweet.
A man, but not without sense. Considering your words, he nods and signals the gatekeepers.
He like leans over,
waving
he's
a
like,
blue
"Is that
cloth.
fucking bad?"
Even from this distance, you can hear the turning of great gears as the weights shift. Move forward, Fast and steady, he commands. Screams from the rear of the line reach your group as you usher everyone toward the gate. I knew it, the captain swears. Close the gate! Close the gate! They've awakened the Deepwood! You turn and see people in the tree line being thrown. Petitions from the refugees rise to a loud crescendo. We cannot risk a breach, the captain retaliates. You've brought danger to this city, and it is my job to protect it, not you. You turn, draw your weapons, and head to the back of the line.
And push the refugees forward. Go get them!
Chapter 5 combat.
Perform a round of combat against Defense 6.
Oh, okay. So it's like we all attack it.
Yep. Yep.
Fiends of
Oh, okay, hold on.
flesh and fur claw at the ragged line of survivors. People are dragged into the trees to never be seen again, and you know it will not take long now that the Deepwood has woken. Between cleaving arcs of your weapons, you look back at the gates. There is no hope for them opening if they fear a breach, even for Oathsworn. You spy the guard captain atop the walls, staring defiantly at the refugees. He looks over his shoulder for a moment and draws back, bowing fearfully. In his place glides the unmistakable form of one of the watchers, draped in black robes and a heavy, weighted cowl. You cannot see its face beneath the hood, but you can feel its gaze upon you. It continues considering, and after a moment raises its raven-headed staff. The gates begin to grind open. The captain of the guard rushes to set warriors at the opening, and you bellow for the survivors to run for the gates. With your backs to the city at the rear of the line, you stand as a shield for the survivors, and as the last few step through, you bolt for the opening.
Guys, for your next D&D campaign, can I be a guy that uses dice and holds them like this?
You can, but we're going to make fun of you.
You can, but he's going to last one session. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, I guess we were supposed to do the round of combat first.
Oh.
Okay, well, do round of combat.
Can you have me 2 yellow cards and 2 white die?
2 yellow cards.
Yeah, we can.
And-
Those are the monster cards.
Oh, shit. Well, that's what you got. You're no, wrong cards. I got them. Those are monster cards.
No, these are monster cards. The ones you handed me.
God
are
damn
monster
it!
cards.
Yeah, okay, give me those. I'll put those at the bottom because they're.
These are
And then
these are
what else?
ours.
That's right, because there's the E at the bottom.
Okay.
I see them now.
And then 2 white die.
Okay.
So yeah, I just double checked because it's been a hot minute. You can't use abilities or anything, so it's basically just a flat roll. You can use tokens, but you can't use like card effects or
Oh, so you can't use like your weapons?
not for story round of combat.
Oh, so I don't get my black die?
You do get your black die. You
cool.
get this. You just don't get. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the
Yeah.
abilities. You can't use the abilities.
No, I just want to know if I got my bricks.
Yeah. Well, I fucking just
Fucking
with
killed
my gavel and my spike club. So,
I don't see how I managed that, but I did.
I got 2 crits and 2 blanks.
So you miss.
Unless I
Unless you
re-roll.
Reroll. Okay.
Fucking God. I missed.
All right.
Um,
Oh, I got to roll for So they're a red. I'll just do the same.
and each re-roll is just for 1 dice.
Yes. Okay, so 2, 4,
Okay.
5.
Well,
6.
I'm gonna
Okay,
bump
so the ranger succeeded,
I failed.
and I succeeded. So you both failed. I think you just take a damage.
Well, I don't want to.
Way to waste my 2-3 crits.
Yeah, each Oathsworn that fails loses 1 HP. Oh yeah, you did waste those crits.
Yeah, dude.
That sucks. That sucks. That sucks hard poo. You shouldn't roll dice.
No.
That's the lesson that I'm learning.
Like that, there's the option though, because it's quick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so anyway, so now run for the gates. That all yada yada yada. Now we make all Oathsworn perform a survival check, difficulty 3.
Okay.
Just hand me 3 white cards. I don't want to roll.
Okay, these.
Yeah.
Gonna roll.
You had them
I'm gonna make it
reversed
work.
I did.
every other time we
Yeah.
played.
All right.
Bitch!
Yeah, I failed hard too on, and so did she.
You ready for this?
We're too busy.
Empty him out!
All right. If any fail,
What if all of us fail?
for those that failed, as you turn, you are struck by one of the beasts and lose a hit point.
Jesus
Fucking for
Christ,
real?
dude. I hope we can heal in this city.
Oh no! You guys didn't want the upgrade that lets us heal. Like I said. Oh, you mean the field medic? Oh no, that gets rid of injuries. My bad. I thought there was something that lets us heal. We have we have quartermaster. We get an extra ration at the start of every Deepwood journey. During encounter setup, each Oathsworn may choose to roll an unused hit point die. Whoever rolls highest regains 1 lost HP.
So we have that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's at the start of the encounter.
Okay.
We're all fucked
As
up.
you break from the trees, archers fire down into the masses of flesh that chase you. You fling yourselves through the gate just in time as it clamps shut. Beyond the wall, bestial howls rise in frustration. Covered in rain, sweat, and blood,
And shit.
you gaze around at the survivors. A cheer goes up. They clasp hands to your shoulders, crying and thanking you. Everyone knows who saved them. Officials come from the gate offices
it's a bit of a
with
stretch.
stamps and tallying boards to check the survivors' condition and to make sure they brought none of the Deepwood in with them. After a time, the survivors begin to disperse into the city, but not before they gather up iron from amongst them as a reward.
All Oathsworn gain 1 iron each for every refugee the free company has. Oh, so we get 4. I'm gonna grab this 5-er.
Yeah, give me a 5 or 2.
Oh, we each get one per.
All Oathsworn.
Nice.
Give me a 5.
You have a 1?
I put one, yeah.
There you go.
I have 8 iron. Daddy-o.
What are these? Are these, Oh, these are your 3 blanks.
Yeah, my 3 blanks, yes.
Nice, nice.
And may as well get rid of
Did
them
you hand me
here.
a 1?
Oh, I have to hand you one back. Okay.
Yeah, we gained 4. We had 4 people who lived. If you have 5 or more refugees, boo! We would have gained a free company trait. We were 1 short.
Close.
Lose all refugees and rations. Place all location and time tracks back in the supply, and erase your rations from the free company
Rich
sheet.
as fuck if we got everyone here.
Oh god, yeah. Well, if the map wasn't insane,
Yeah, dude.
I think a lot of it. I don't know this for sure because no one actually even corrected us on it. I think the plan, you were meant to sprawl out all those cards to give you some visual of where you need to go. But because I was like, these are all the same, like I'm not getting it.
The captain from the wall approaches. He removes his helm. It wants to see you. Follow me. He leads you through the swarms of people up a stairway that clings to the side of the outer walls of Verum. He stops at the top and points, unwilling to go any further. It is unclear if it is shadows that hide the Watcher's visage, or if its very face is made of them. It walks slowly to the edge of the wall and looks at the new crowd you have brought with you. Report. A rasping voice commands from
Who
within
let
the
you
cowl.
in?
It listens as you detail the fall of
Nazgul.
Bastone, the keening
dude.
cry of the witch, and the trials of the Deepwood. Although its robes pulse and flow with the wind, it seems not to move nor react to any of your tales of woe. Leave me, it says finally. You all too gladly retreat from it.
Yep.
There are many
Have a good one.
unnerving
This guy
things
seems like
in
he's
the
about to
world,
take us to
but
Sauron.
the Watchers really set your teeth on edge. In the weeks that follow, you acclimatize to civilization. Not long after the events at the gate, a runner brings you an envelope. Opening it, you find a note in fine script. In acknowledgement of your great service to the crown and the fallen city of Bastone, and on the authority of His Royal Highness King Fabian, you are given deed of title to the following property: 1 tavern of Tonsin Lane, Old Town.
Hey, all right, we got a tavern. I'm guessing that's the tavern.
Yeah.
Needs a tad of cleaning, but nothing these old hands can't fix, Bram says as he rolls up his sleeves and enters the abandoned tavern behind you. It's a fine hall, Midge nods, bounding in and surveying the surroundings.
Hey, Midge.
I would reckon you hang trophies over there, huh? Maybe a nice table by the fire to play some pyramids and such. You can make this place quite the centre of town with my help. I do feel, Grey Cane adds as he gently shoulders by you, the addition of a few serving girls might brighten the place a bit. With your friends suddenly moving old furniture and fueling the fires with their imagination, you realise that they actually might be right. Our lady is back. Bless her. She's back, Bram says with a tear in his eye. Who? Asks Midge. Bram turns to the lad with a faint smile on his face. The Broken Oak.
Bram, this is ours. We're not calling it that. And I'm bringing back your rundown tavern. All right, gain a free company trait. All right.
Oh,
Man, we would have
yeah.
had 2. Okay. And then we place location 7, and we'll go there. But first, what trait do we want? Here's what we got. Scavenger lets us loot 1 extra common item per chapter.
Okay.
Herbalist, gain 2 curatives each time you purchase 1. Endurance, our backpack can hold up to 20 items. I don't think we're there yet. True Grit, when you gain an injury, draw 2 injury cards and pick 1. Well Connected, sending a runner to a blacksmith or apothecary no longer costs any additional iron. Field Medic, once per chapter, pay X iron to archive 1 injury card from 1 Oathsworn.
X iron.
X is the current chapter number.
Ew.
So it gets more expensive.
So it'd be 5 iron.
5 iron to get rid of a yeah.
But that's like the only way to get rid of
Yes.
that in like apothecary, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the apothecary puts it doesn't get rid of them. It puts basically it waters down the injury deck,
yeah.
so you have a chance to draw nothing. And then these are based off how many we put into it. So Bushcraft, we get 1 redraw on survival checks. Keen-Eyed, 1 redraw on spot, search, and listen. Quick-Witted, 1 redraw on barter, threat, or reason. And Camaraderie, allies enter play with 2 redraw or empower 3 tokens.
Not bad.
So we can that can go up to 3 times, and it just increases how many we get.
Well, it does sound like the injury one's pretty solid,
Field
because if we
Medic-
get like a utterly crippling injury for a character, it'd be nice to have the option.
I'd say either Field Medic or the one that lets us draw 2 injuries and pick.
Yeah.
Either of those.
Yeah, True Grit.
That's planning for failure. I refuse to play that.
So Field Medic, yeah, I mean, it just costs a lot of money.
I think start with True Grit and then we get Field Medic next time.
Okay. Alright, 2 Grit lets us draw 2.
Okay.
Because then we can like kind of weaken the condition a little bit.
We can also buy more for the apothecary,
Yeah.
and
That will increase our chance of getting
yeah, but once you draw it once, it goes back.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we place location 7, the Broken Oak, and then we go there.
You do that.
The new Broken Oak smells of wood, ale, and sweat, just as any tavern should. It has taken weeks of Bram commanding a team of men paid in food, Grey Cane gathering people to lend a hand, and Midge taking credit for everything else. The people of Bastone come to offer thanks and share a simple meal of root and potato porridge. They are settling into Verum and come to you sharing stories of their new homes. They speak of the overwhelming hugeness of it,
Thanks.
of their new jobs, new lives, and the strange plant-like adendry living in the green streets, and even of the strange sickness being found in the cobbles. The oak becomes a gathering place for the remnants of Bastone. Without meaning to, you gain a band of regulars more than happy to raise a mug in your honor and tell of the comings and goings of the city. For a time, all is well, and you can forget the nightmares of the fall of Bastone.
Because that place kind of sucked. All Oathsworn return all injury cards to the injury deck and reshuffle the injury deck.
Oh yeah!
There we go, baby.
Too bad it didn't let us heal.
Well, kind of. I guess, yeah, weeks. Yours was a puncture where you're just bleeding out. No, guys, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm just bleeding on the inside. That's where the blood's supposed to be.
It's all internal. The doctor said all my bleeding was internal, so
I think I'm good.
I think we're good.
Yeah, you can get... Yeah, that's right, curatives. Oh, we
bought like...
I was sitting there, I'm like, man, we bought a shit ton, but these are only the curatives. Because I have this. Yeah, you can get some really gnarly ones. Internal bleeding, shock, ruptured spleen, nightmares.
Syphilis. The brain kind.
Dang it. Nope, caught AIDS again. Better take my NyQuil, cold flu, and AIDS.
NyQuil, cold flu, and AIDS.
All gone.
Days later, you descend the main stairs to the Hunter's Hall. Arrayed before you is a comfortable scene of patrons and allies dotted about the room. At the bar, Grey Cane takes a sip from a mug and coughs, spluttering. 7 healths! What's that? Across the bar, Bram furrows his eyebrows. Did you decant this from a nurse's chamber pot? Grey Cane continues.
Oh.
It's not that bad. I rather like it, Molly, one of the serving girls, says, smiling encouragingly at Bram. Don't encourage him, Molly,
Then she looks
or
at
he
me
might
like-
make another one and
It's like
finish me
pulling
off.
off your bare pants.
Grey Cane replies. Taking a swig himself, Bram says, well, it needs a little something. I'll get it right. It just needs some experimentation. Grey Cane looks over his shoulder, noticing you. Hi, good morning. Some news came earlier. Looks like there's a contract. There's time enough for that, though. I know some of the others want to talk to you.
All right, talk to each ally once. Okay, so shove those injury deck. Boom. Okay. Oh, who do we have as allies? Some of these I'm
We
not.
still have the kid, right?
We still have. Yeah, we still have the what do they call those? Urchin. We still have the urchin.
With the redheaded sorceress.
That's my girl.
That's my
And the
girlfriend.
halberd guy.
No, my girlfriend is this barmaid. She knows what's up.
Molly.
Yeah, I'm always my girlfriend.
Molly Ringwald from 16 Candles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Well, that's the only Molly name that I know. Actually, no, I think I knew a Molly in
New one.
college. Dang, we could have had a. Okay, so I can't find who we had because I just pulled up kind of everyone. Okay, we have Lysine. Let me put these face up, I guess. We have Lysine. I don't think we have her.
What's her name?
Lady Elena.
I don't remember. Her.
We have Steve.
Oh, wasn't there some chick we got that town with the barbarians? Didn't we get a chick there? It sounded like that lady sounded familiar from that.
Well, if it's kind of if it's in the stack with the rest of our allies, we have Lysine, Steet, Lady Ilana, Bram, Grey Cane, and Midge.
I think that
sounds right.
I think that's right then.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. So Lysine.
Lysine beckons you over to a table
God, she's so
where
hot.
she cuts some fresh herbs. You've seen what I am, and still, you let me stay here.
Seen what that body did.
Thank you.
Is she your
Lysine
girlfriend?
speaks slowly.
Huh?
She your
I
girlfriend?
wanted
I'm
to
a
repay
priest,
you.
no.
There was
Midge.
space enough for a herb garden on the roof, so I've begun planting.
Yucky.
I have some amber, so
like
the
what I
plants
like.
will grow shortly. I'll be able to tend your wounds and do a service to the city.
Yay, we didn't burn her alive. Okay, we do not have Cedric.
You have a copy of Boy's Life, like under your armpit.
Is that from Airplane?
Yeah, Mitch has a copy of Nun's Life or Priest's Life.
It's like we don't have the Mute Boy. We don't have Celeste. We don't have Dane. We do have Steet.
Standing sentinel by the main entrance is Steet, the now very capable muscle of the Broken Oak. He gives you a nod of respect as you catch his eye. His family is settled outside the cobbles, and he works for you for little more than food to bring them each night. He shies away from additional payment, saying that you have done too much for his family already.
All right.
That's who came in after Devin died.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much everyone we can talk to.
All right.
You walk up to Grey Cane at the bar. He starts. A few days back, a group went deepside. A free company and 40 loggers went to gather lumber. Only 2 returned. Lord Reiner, bit of an ass if you ask me, needs the wood still. He asked for you personally. He wants the heroes of Bastogne to look into it and keep the new boys
Such a
safe.
stretch, man.
Word of your exploits
Oh,
has
the
gotten
3
around,
people, the 4 people.
and the
who
moniker
died.
has followed you these last weeks.
We just kind of left and
It
let people
seems the
follow
city
us.
trials
Like, honestly, those
to
people we got that
expand.
little outcrop village. Because all the Bastogne people died.
So you guys say you're from Bastion, because we're going to get fame from this. It's like the heroes of Bastion. Oh, is it still standing? Not even a little.
Oh no! Did everyone make it out okay? Oh no!
Well, if 4 people lived in Bastion, then yes. And I think it was a thriving city. It was a metropolis.
It was like several thousand.
Oh.
They're a little short.
Oh. Well, gotta start fresh.
And embellish your company's exploits to keep men's minds away from the loss of one of the great cities. This forced a notoriety upon you, whether you wanted it or not. I know setting up the Broken Oak has taken up a lot of your iron recently, Grey King continues. And though Reiner may not be bright, he is rich. I suggest you see what the good man has to say about the situation. You agree you need a contract, more than just the iron. You need the practice. Comfort can kill a free company.
Place location token 14, and go there.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, we'll just go somewhere else.
Where's Fort? There it is. The bridge.
You make your way toward the noble quarter to meet Lord Reiner. Inevitably, you come to one of the old stone bridges that spans the River Seine, or at least what's left of it. Many years ago, the Deepwood sucked dry the river, and now the gutters take its place. Thousands of Verum's poorest huddle there in shacks clustered in the mud of the riverbed, in the shadow of once great ships, forever moored in the mire. Smoke from flesh, you saw it, snaps a man as he leaps from a spot by the bridge. He is wearing a selection of rags and rats that would make a rat catcher jealous. Doomsayers aren't uncommon in Verum. It's fairly easy to be right regarding predictions of death and destruction with the Deepwood at the gates. You try to dismiss the man, but then he pipes up. And running from the moor, it chases you through the walls until over your shoulder a city falls. That part of your tale was not common knowledge. Who are you, you ask? Unevenly, the crazed man scampers up to you, his face a mask of grime and wiry beard, his age unknowable. Unevenly! He makes a sign of
Imagine like
Pot's
Monty
peace
Python
and
character.
bites his thumb. Heralds! Herald what? I prefer the young and old, the wet, the dry, the hot, the cold, rarely sought, though often found. I visit all above the ground. There is something about the look behind his eyes. He knows more than he should about you, and he knows something else he seems to want to tell you.
2 paths lay before you. The Herald is speaking a riddle. If you wish, you can try to decipher it, or you can make your meeting with Lord Reiner. You will not have time to do both. So we can choose to try to decipher the riddle, write down what you think is the correct answer, or continue on your meeting. So I guess the riddle is, I prefer the young and old, the wet, the dry, the hot, the cold, rarely sought, though often found, I visit all above the ground.
Is it death?
See, I was thinking it was death too, Herald of Death. It's like Herald, I prefer the young, the old. It has to be death. That makes, I mean, that's what
Yeah,
I...
the wet, okay.
The wet, the dry, the hot, the cold.
Okay.
Rarely sought, though often found. I visit all above the ground.
Yeah, that makes most sense.
All right, we're gonna ignore our thing with.
Well, oh, whoa. He's rich.
Yeah.
He's got money.
And Daddy needs iron.
Yeah. What can this guy do for us?
Well, apparently he knows about our past, which is kind of what we seem to be running from, because we're getting nightmares from that guy that we abandoned.
Maybe we should do with our closet shit.
Yeah, we just keep pushing it down.
No, just keep put it in there.
this is gonna have horrible repercussions. And if we're asking, if he says his name is Harold, and it's like Herald of what, and he gives us that riddle and it's death, then he's the Herald of Death, which I would say death. I mean, I have 9 iron. That's like a lot, right?
I have 8.
She has 8.
I'm down for the riddle.
All right. If your answer to the Herald's riddle was death,
You're wrong.
you're wrong. He kills you. All Oathsworn gain a battle flow token.
Battle flow.
Give me some of that battle flow.
Try new battle flow.
Really? All right. Yay.
A gap-toothed grin stretches the herald's face. Death, yes, death is the answer, and life is the question. Are you then, no matter time or death or both, will tell as they always do? I've forgotten the answer. I was so much older then. He looks quickly to the side, as if there was a loud noise. Following his glance, there is nothing there. I know, but I know not where. I say I do, but I don't. Time to go. Verum is vast, and the memories so many. Lead on. Where to, you ask? The man calling himself the Herald gives you a quizzical look, as if you should know this part already. Neither here nor near, in shell of shell, no green hand here does dwell. Blood trickles out amongst the stones, seeping still from piles of bones. For all his ramblings, the Herald seems to want to show you something important.
we're like in a group huddle, like trying to figure it out. We turn around, he's just goat-seeing. We just lost out on a lot of money, didn't we?
Yeah. We just found a drunk guy.
Find the location on the map the Herald is talking about. Take the path A card. Okay, so we are placing locations. We have a lot of options. 2. We put 2 on. You just watch it.
The cobbles.
3. 4.
Kingsgate.
6.
Green Streets.
6. 9.
Apothecary. Cavern.
12. 13.
Barracks, Market.
15.
Church.
And 19.
Banksmith.
We choose a location to go to, so we're trying to find.
So what was the?
He said, whereas neither here nor near in shell of shell, no green hand here does dwell. Blood trickles out amongst the stones, seeping still from pile of bones. Green hand, isn't that like what you call like a newbie? Isn't that like another word for like a or rookie?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Well,
not
someone's
near.
green.
So I don't think
Yeah.
it'll be an adjacent location.
Yeah.
So it's not probably any of this.
The church, the market, or the apothecary.
Neither. No green hand here does dwell.
So probably not the Green Streets.
No green hand here.
He's like being literal. I was thinking barracks,
Yeah.
but I guess you could have rookie guards.
Yeah, rookie
Gutters.
maybe the cavern.
Oh, is that no? I think that's tavern.
Oh, I thought it was.
I know. See, this I thought was a D, and that was a G. I'm like, well, I can't.
What's
be
that say?
That's lordings, but we can only go to the locations with the tiles.
Oh, gotcha,
With
gotcha.
the
Oh,
tokens.
okay. Right.
I doubt they put rookies at the gate. So like
Kingsgate.
Kingsgate. Blood trickles out amongst the stones, seeping still from pile of bones.
That sounds like a gate.
Like walls were built with like, and people just died while making them.
Yeah.
Gate would be good. I'm leaning no green hand here does dwell. It could be the tavern. You have a lot of experienced shitty people there, but the blood trickles out amongst the stones, steeping still from pile of bones.
What the hell Green Street is?
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning Kingsgate and the barracks.
Yeah.
If he says neither here nor near in what's in shell of shell, that's the part that's throwing me off.
In shell of shell?
Yeah.
How is it spelled?
SHELL.
Both of them?
Yeah, in shell of shell.
In shell of shell.
Neither here nor near.
So if it's in the shell of the shell, the
Like-
shell could be the city.
And then
It
the
could
guy in
be-
the armor.
Well, it could be like in the wall. Because like
my vote's Kingsgate.
Okay. Kingsgate?
I mean, we can try several.
maybe the
right?
cobbles,
Oh, I forgot that was also a spot, because, like, it blood trickles amongst the
the
stones.
stones. Yeah.
And if it's, like, neither here nor near in shell of shell... Yeah, maybe the shell is supposed to be, like, the whole city.
Shell.
Because I'm thinking like the shell is the wall, and within that shell would be in the wall,
Yeah.
Okay.
which would point towards the gate, I guess.
And what would be the cobbles?
Cobbles sounds like it's like a... I mean, the Cobbles, is to me, feels like that's like a poor district.
Yeah.
No green hand here does dwell. Shut up. Kingsgate, maybe. Green Streets could be like on the nose, like hey,
Yeah.
it's not the green streets. No green hand here does dwell. But this is
Oh, well, maybe the green hand is... Because, like, what they had said about this city is that there was a lot of trees and stuff. So green streets might point towards, like, a green thumb, like people are growing plants over here.
Did they say that? I thought that was like...
I thought that some, like...
I remember
someone
that something was said about the trees, but I think that was us coming out of the Deepwood.
I thought it was... Because this looks like it's wooded. Like, there's, like, little
Yeah.
trees and stuff.
Yeah, like they even mentioned that there was like a green way,
Yeah.
like this.
Alright, so where's everyone leaning?
I'm gonna. The gate seems like.
I think I might actually be leaning towards the cobbles now.
Alright, we have 2, 3, and 4. If I roll one of those, that's where we're going. Alright, Green Streets. I don't want to go to Green Streets.
Maybe the tavern? I don't know. I think it could be the cobbles, it could be the Kingsgate, or it could be the tavern.
Either way,
We'll
we're
probably get to check a couple at least.
Probably.
So let's go with our top leads. Let's do Kingsgate and
Yeah, let's do the
cobbles.
Kingsgate.
Okay.
The King's Gate creaks and pops as huge counterweights pull massive chains. The sculpted bull atop the wall glares towards the Deepwood as a large group of loggers and guards steel themselves to head into the deep. Why do you take me here? The herald.
I don't fucking know, Harold!
Here is no time for now. Here is then, and now is there.
Nope. But we do have a city event on the way.
Da-da-da-da.
A group of people approaches you as you move through the city. By their distinct clothing, you recognize they must be from Baston. Excuse us, Oathsworn. We just wanted to thank you again for what you did. We saw your companion fall facing that creature. We'll always remember their sacrifice and your bravery.
Oh.
We all gain a reroll.
He was so beautiful. I miss him.
The penitence. Tightest rump I ever had. Reroll.
It was pretty hot. I
He was pretty hot. I mean, he didn't really do anything in combat, but he was there.
Oh man,
Like
he
a
just
supple
bided his time.
Okay. Alright, now we choose a new location.
Cobbles?
So, cobbles.
Yeah.
A thick malaise shrouds the cobbles. The sound of the rest of the city seem dampened and distant, as if the air is bloated with pestilence. Word of the sickness has reached you through Greycane, but you couldn't imagine it had spread so fast. Not everyone is affected, of course, but so many of the faces you see in the doorways and windows carry grief, and wet coughs break the clawing silence. You each pull out cloths and fashion makeshift masks to breathe through. The herald signals you to follow. Several streets later, you ask him what he is looking for. The more you take from it, the bigger it gets, he mutters, searching the walls.
Write down what you think the answer to this latest riddle is. The more you take from it, the bigger. That's in God of War Ragnarok, isn't it?
I think so. The more you take from it, the bigger it gets.
Fuck, what was that answer? Because it stumped Mimir.
Yeah.
The more you take.
And he thought, because Kratos, I think said that it was a hole.
Yeah.
Because, like, the more dirt you take from it, the bigger it gets.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go with, like, a hole. Or dirt. But,
Yeah.
I mean, dirt
The
hole.
more you take from it, the bigger it gets. Yeah. I mean, hole fits the criteria.
Yeah.
Yeah! If you answer the hole. Thank you, God of War Ragnarok.
Ducking through the hole, reveals a small courtyard beyond, shouldered between these 3 neighbouring tenements. Lining the area are small mounds of bodies in various states of decay. "The dead," the herald says simply as he emerges through the hole. From the position and broken nature of the bodies, you can see many have been dropped here from the tenement windows high above, casualties of the cobble's curse. Your brows furrow. Has this all been a waste of time? A madman's search for plague bodies? They should be burned, of course, but this is barely something the Watch would care about, let alone a free company. You turn to the herald. As if reading your mind, he points a finger to one of the piles. There, you catch sight of something moving. You draw your weapons and approach with caution. It bursts from the pile.
Perform a survival check. Difficulty 6. All of us have to do it.
Okay, well, white cards should be juiced right now, right?
Yeah.
They definitely should.
I've
Yeah.
taken like 5 or 6. I've taken like 5 or 6 blanks out, so...
Yeah, there's 5 blanks.
I'll do...
Gotta wait on Devin.
Hand me 3 white cards.
Hold on. Because I'll edit this out.
Okay.
I got a head cold. Or allergies, I don't know what the fuck.
He has COVID. He's giving it to us right now.
He's been over there snotting into the same tissue.
He was getting pretty wet.
Here, you can use my handkerchief. It's wet and cold! Well, yeah, it's my handkerchief. I'm gonna blow my nose into it all day. Alright.
Okay.
Survival check, difficulty 6.
Okay.
Hand me 3 white cards.
You're gonna go with 3 whites.
Yeah.
Boop.
Thanks.
There are 5 blanks in the white discard.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll these first. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll take 3 as well. There's 4 left.
So we need a 6?
Yeah, I'm doing 3 and 2. That's what Keith did.
I rolled a blank on one, so...
There's 4?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll take them.
Alright.
Let's see here. Do I want to do a dice on top of this, though?
Alright, I'm at 6, so as long as this isn't blank, I'm good.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
So that was actually cocked. Okay. Alright. Yep.
You're
All right.
Oh, fuck me.
All that. A
Do you have a
dice.
reroll?
I do. I have a bunch.
1,
Just, yeah.
Damn it.
3, blank, crit.
There we go.
There you go.
That's a...
Fuck you.
1, 2, 3, yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I was at 6. Yay!
Whatever.
Did you fail? Oh, I need to do hers.
Well, we didn't have it. It's not shuffled back up yet, so that wasn't an option. Actually, I didn't even need that one because I did crit. I forgot about that.
There we go. Did you still fail?
Well, if I
'Cause I need to shuffle these and draw 4.
got one more reroll. Hate to use them before battle.
Right. Yeah, because I'm at 6. You were exactly at 6.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'll lose another
I was at 7.
fucking
actually.
hit point, probably.
3. I'll draw 4 for her. And roll 1.
Crit over here.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Nothing there.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
All right, I'll
So
do.
she failed.
Fuck, whatever.
Dice suck!
Thank God.
You gained an injury token. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are you good?
I succeeded. Spending like all of my shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
I win.
If any succeed, okay.
Your hand shoots out and catches the flying maggot in midair, just before it plunges into your ally's face. Some 2 feet long with gaping mandibles, it wriggles violently in your grip, screeching.
A 2-foot
Tensing,
maggot?
You crush the life from the grub, and its wings stop buzzing.
Each Oathsworn that succeeded in the check gains a redraw token.
Sick.
Let me just take this back.
Oh, okay.
And she failed. Okay.
You know what this is.
Reveal the encounter special rules board.
Ooh,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
I think we've gotten this like every time.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Go us.
Must be some kind of super
Super maggot.
shit.
Yeah, dude. So it's just 2 of that worm
Yeah. Oh god.
The
God,
special
that worm.
and a rat.
it's a bloat fly
Oh,
with
yucky.
a black and 4 red as its might.
What?
With 4 defense. Has fucking mobs too, flying maggots.
Yike!
The bloatfly moves to the nearest uninfested civilian and infests them. While moving to infest a character, the bloatfly may move any distance. If there are no uninfested civilians, the bloatfly will move to the closest uninfested Oathsworn and infest them. So, yep, they have... yep. So we got civilians that we're going to have to save.
Jesus.
With them, we just don't know how big it's going to be.
It may be the source of the plague. Bloatflies have been known to enter cities in search of easy prey, flying over the walls by night to catch the unwary. What you caught was only its larva, laid in the bodies to gorge until grown enough to leave the nest. Bloatflies do not travel far from a good food source, no doubt retreating to the woods by day and returning at night. There is no specific contract for this beast, but the pact leaves a standing writ of reward for all beasts' heads that can be proven to threaten a city.
Oh. Alright, choose one. We can take this task on for the money, or take this task on for the people of the city.
Say we take it on for the city. We've seemed to be pretty gung-ho about helping people.
Yeah, that's kind of how I think we've been playing so far.
Okay.
We do it for the
Wet
glory.
coughing from inside a nearby tenement makes up your mind. Resolved, you head for the King's Gate.
You may start a trade with the banksmith and or the apothecary. If you decide to visit them, it will cost you time. Yeah, so we can do either.
Like time on the track.
Yeah.
What are our rewards if we end it sooner?
Let's see. If we end it sooner, we will gain an extra unique item, and we will gain a redraw token. Or sorry, a empower token.
Can we get health from the apothecary?
I think the apothecary only lets us
Get the injury thing?
get the injury stuff, and the banksmith lets us buy
Weapons and
items.
armor.
And are we good on? So far, we're good on weapons. It
I'm
just
good
depends
on
what
weapons.
we find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
So apothecary, or we can just
Just
we
go.
can just head on out. Well,
Check, because if I can get, like, any kind of heals.
from the apothecary,
Yeah.
you buy curatives
Okay.
that can stop you from receiving serious injuries. Yep,
Alright.
we can buy up to 5. Each one costs an amount of iron equal to the current chapter. Gross.
Yuck.
And if only we saved like 14 people, we'd be like rolling in money.
Yeah.
So neither.
Yeah, neither.
Okay.
You raise your oath marks as you approach the impenetrable gate of the city. A guardsman tolls a bell 3 times, and the gate grumbles open, just wide enough for you to pass. The guards at the outside post watch as you gird yourselves for travel into the tree line. Marking your compass,
said that?
you head off to the northwest. As the gate closes, the herald scrambles through to join you.
All Oathsworn gain a redraw token. And they're just like, man, we're going to give... Yeah,
I already have one.
Oh, I already had one.
Oh,
There you go. That's yours.
that's mine.
You may let the Herald join your party. If you do, gain ally card 14. Add Deepwood event card 29 to your Deepwood event deck and City event to your City event deck.
I gotta say, this crazy old man's kind of grown on me.
I mean, yeah, he's completely insane, but this is like the one guy that if it feels like if he's with us is like super
Curse.
helpful. No,
Yeah.
I was thinking helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take him.
All right.
No call.
He seems to know what's up. He's just a little batshit.
He's just yeah. I mean, probably because he's seen some shit.
Yeah.
So, that's because okay. So all the allies that are in our free company deck, they're ours. It's the allies that are over here. Because I forgot there's a completely separate ally thing. There's a bunch here. 14. Okay, that's not at all what I thought he looked like.
Oh, me either.
I was thinking like a Smeagol Gollum kind of guy.
I was thinking like a ratty jester.
Yeah, I can see that too. But he can actually fight. He's an old soothsayer. And then I need to add certain event cards to... Where's the rest of our... Oh, here, I'll just pull him over here. There's all the allies that we can bring in. And the Deepwood events. There we go. So I think this one will go back. So, what was it? 29. Deepwood event. Sorry, city event is 26. And the Deepwood event is 29. Okay. Bam. Put those there. And there.
You are barely into the trees when you hear shouting. Bloatflies are not known for traveling great distances, so it is no surprise to find it so close to the city as it swoops down into the middle of a company of loggers whose hatchets and axes are swung too slowly as it zips through them. It is a grotesque scene as the abomination plunges its sting deep into a man's gut. His body begins to swell and distort as he writhes in agony, lifted from the ground as the bloatfly hovers on massive translucent wings. The insectile head flits to your free company, and you see nothing. Nothing at all in those cold, faceted eyes. Not waiting to find out what happens next, you charge the gargantuan insect.
If you have the Mr. Oh, okay. Yep, so setting up for the Chapter 5 encounter.
Sweet.
So that was the story for Chapter 5. Stick around for the encounter. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.